up doing. Oh. I thought you pointed to that bloody walkway I was on.
No.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today finds us in Penrith. We're having a ride out with the Cumbria branch of the TRF, which is the Trail Riders Fellowship, and the plan is to ride from the east side of Penrith up over Hartside towards Alston. So we've ridden up from Penrith, come off at the junction at Penrith, and if you head out onto the A66 towards Appleby, there's a long lay-by on your left hand side just on the outskirts of Penrith. So we're all parked up there, and because it's given a good forecast today with no rain, there's quite a big turnout. So I think there's either 19 or 20 riders, and because of that we've had to split up into 4 groups. Aaron's gone off with a slightly faster group, and I've been teamed up with a slightly slower group. This particular track that leads through the woods, it's quite a long track, far longer than what I was expecting, and it gets quite a bit narrower further up. As you can see, in certain sections it's quite muddy and slippy. It still hasn't dried out from all that rain that we've been having. It makes it all the more interesting. John, who is up front leading our group, I don't know where he lives. I presume he lives in this sort of area. We've got quite a lot of ground and trails to cover today, but he doesn't seem to be consulting his phone or his maps, so he's probably done these trails many times before. Well, John, where are you taking us? If it gets any worse than this, we're going to need a machete. As I said earlier at the start of the video, the plan is to head up onto Hartside, up on the top of the moor there, and head down into Alston. There's a big garage on the left hand side as you're going to Alston, where all the bikers seem to meet up for lunch. So that's the plan. So whether we'll meet up with any of the other group up there, we'll have to wait and see.
One or two little cobbles at this end.
Just here, because if you try and come this side, you're
Well,
then
you've got
you're then
this
to hit.
concrete at end. You don't want to hit that really. I think go in the middle.
Yeah, just keep away from here. Yeah, well, at that corner, you're just on that beginning. Not where that water is. We're going to be just in here really, aren't we? Don't know about that. I think I'd keep this side, David. In here. Well, just there. In there. There's that one there. Just go there. Come here. There. Keep it.
I thought you pointed to that bloody walkway I was on.
No.
Let's find neutral, David, and we'll pull her out.
Find you.
Get her up on the top, David.
But no, it turned out really well.
And I've got her.
Yeah, I thought I'd have had that then.
Which side's your air filter on this one?
Hey,
Which side's your air filter on?
just pull this out.
When you do it.
It
Says pull at the front on in black.
Oh, you're right, take it off. Sucked it in.
I think there's a chance, yeah.
I'll make the wife happy now, well. First thing she asks when they get back, you've fallen off. You get it on camera.
Well, that's my first dunking.
Might be worth just putting it in first and we'll upend it, see what comes out the exhaust if anything comes out. You stick it in first then.
So we upended the bike, see if there's any water in the exhaust, which there wasn't at all. And then we pushed the bike onto some
So
level
we're just going to
ground.
steady the back end while we lift the front up.
Took the seat off, disconnected the tank, took the tank off,
Okay.
so we could try and get at the spark plug. The previous owner must have taken the spark plug out of my toolkit, which I hadn't realised. And none of the other lads had a spark plug spanner deep enough to get the spark plug out, because it's set so far down on the beaters. So we, in the end, after spending quite a lot of time trying to get the spark plug out, just couldn't get it out. So in the end we just reassembled everything and rocked the bike backwards and forwards, and it fired up. So in the end we managed to ride over to Alston, albeit an hour later, and have lunch, and then do some green lanes on the other side of Alston up onto the tops. I did think at one stage that I was going to just stop there and let the lads continue the ride, and I was just going to ask Aaron after he'd finished his ride out just to go and bring the car and the trailer and load up, and then I'd have and just go back home. But just a big thank you to the lads, because obviously without them I think I would have struggled. I'd have probably just ended up having to finish and then put the bike on the trailer and just go back home. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, albeit a shorter one this time. Obviously, as you can see, I've left the camera running, which I hadn't realised. So by the time we'd finished everything, it had run out of battery. So I couldn't continue with the video on the rest of the ride. So what there is, I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Please give me a big thumbs up if you can, and like and subscribe, and don't forget to press that bell thingy for any more notifications. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.